Hi everyone, today is Wednesday, the 26th of April 2017, and they've just come out with this new Google Doodle, and you can obviously see the Illuminati pyramid straight away. In fact, there are two, one on the bottom and one on the top. And then it says Cassini spacecraft dives between Saturn and its rings, just like you have the Rings of Power from Lord of the Rings, and even the Rings of the Mandarin. So, in that Big Heads program on ITV, they had a whole thing about the paparazzi shark, which represents the beast out of the sea in the Bible. And you see how this thing has a camera, just like acting like the paparazzi. So, they've even come out with this new Virgin Fibre advert. It's one of the most played adverts on TV at the moment, if you live in the UK. And it shows this V for the fifth age coming. See that V there? And then obviously you see the V in Virgin as well. But here's your Alice character, or your Revelation 12 woman character right here. See how she has blonde hair, just like Alice in Wonderland? That is why Alice in Wonderland is shown on this Economist cover right here. And there's that 5 for the fifth age. When the fifth angel, known as Satan, shows up. So, here is the Revelation 12 woman, right there. This woman here represents her. Napoleon has the great sword for World War III that comes out of Jesus Christ's mouth. And then, well, I'll tell you what those arrows represent in a second. You see Napoleon coming with the great sword. Then, that sword is shown in the Wonder Woman trailer. And then, it's even shown on this glyph right here, see? Then, the next thing that happens, fire arrows get shot at this guy. Well, who's dressed as Napoleon. Just like the characters Legolas, Green Arrow, and Hawkeye all have bows and arrows. Even Katniss in the Hunger Games does. It represents just like this person with the bow and arrow right here, see? So let's go back to this. Actually, before we carry on, I believe in the Wonder Woman trailer, there is arrows that fire in this trailer. This represents Jesus leading his army on horseback. And here comes the person with the bow and the arrows. So, then that's our ride out of here, that motorbike. And then there's the horses. Just like Jesus is supposed to ride a white horse. Even has to do with Shadowfax, Gandalf's horse in Lord of the Rings. So here's that Revelation 12 woman wearing white for heaven. Just like here, see? And then, robots rising up, just like that new Transformers movie's coming out soon. Oh, and don't forget Agents of Shield as well. The whole LMD thing is all to do with like artificial intelligence and robots. And then see the dog? That represents that we're nearing the end of the time of the dog, and we're nearing the end of the time of grace and mercy. And then that basket represents the woman in the basket in the Bible. That could be to do with well, some people think that they might have faked the moon landings. So it could be to do with that. Oh, wait. This samurai guy could represent Japan or China rising up. And then this is the most symbolic thing, probably. The Superman Jesus character with the Woman of Revelation 12 character, just like the Wedding Feast of the Lamb. Just like your Clark and Lois right there. And here's that blue car for the side of the lights. And then those missiles represent nukes, just like everything that's going on in North Korea at the moment to do with nukes. And then obviously like the explosion also represents nukes. And then the next thing you see is a red car, the red for Satan, and the red for Iron Man. And just like Will Smith drives a red Mustang in I Am Legend. And then obviously like the police, because like the Black Lives Matter group versus the police. Oh. That turtle is also symbolic. See that tortoise right there? And then this clown guy. See how this guy basically represents Satan? See how that clown represents that clown? The 5 for the 5th angel known as Satan. He's at the top of the pyramid right now. We gotta cast him down here into his pit. See all of the money right there? Just like the dollar sign there. And then all of the money coming out of the helicopter. And they're, well, they obviously look even more like clowns, don't they? See how both of those clowns are wearing red for Satan? And then, oh, did you see that? This is massively symbolic. Do you see how this represents the Red Bull of War? See that? See the bear? See the bear? Well, those crosses are probably for Christianity. See? Oh, hang on. We don't want to miss a single frame of this, because that's how the Illuminati and Freemasons get away with it, because it all goes so quickly, this symbolism. See that skull right there for the Skull and Bone Society? And Ghost Rider. and even to do with like pirates. That's why the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie's coming out soon. And here comes your Obama type character. And of course, there's Obama himself right there. um, well, you see some sort of Queen Elizabeth. Um, that's the old Queen Elizabeth, like Queen Elizabeth the First. But if you zoom in on this cover, you see the current Queen Elizabeth II. If it would actually zoom in properly and not give me the beach ball of death. Oh. So yeah, see Queen Elizabeth II right there. And do you see that it looks like she's in a basket? Just like the woman in the basket in the Bible. And of course, going back to that basket that was shown in the Virgin advert. So of course, this guy is wearing red for Satan as well. Maybe he could represent Iron Man. Like the guy coming with the technology. And that's why he's got that wire or cable in his hand. And all of these like demonic people that could like represent like zombies or demons or whatever. And then they look like Mad Max people. But yeah, I mean, if we go over to the news stories, key question ahead of all senators, North Korea briefing. Will Trump attend? North Korea has been taunting the US for years. Is Trump taking the bait? Bait is got to do with fishing. Just like sharks are a type of fish. So, like, I mean, that's how it links to the beast out of the sea in the Bible. But Trump aims to pressure North Korea through tighter sanctions and diplomacy. That's a load of shit because Trump actually wants to do the exact opposite of diplomacy, and tighter sanctions are just going to make North Korea more angry, and it's just going to make North Korea want to nuke us more. Like, I mean, even on the most recent episode of Gotham, there was a whole thing about chess, and that goes back to Silas and Lindsay playing chess on Hollyoaks, and even Professor X and Magneto playing chess in X-Men. Because you see how Magneto's the Satan character, Prof X is the Jesus character, Silas is the Satan character, Lindsay is the Woman of Rev 12 character, and then even if we go over to this, you see like the checkerboard symbolism for the Freemasons and everything. There's Obama right there, and this Rockefeller looking guy, and even Hillary and Bill Clinton. This represents them being in the pit known as hell. And of course, there's that pyramid. Going back to the Google Doodle. Thank you very much, everybody. See you all at the wedding feast of the Lamb. Don't forget, Felicity Jones represents the Rev 12 woman.